All right, let's bust some brains.
Zing.
This lecture brought to you by Dang Toasted Coconut Chips. All right, here we go. So your boss wants to know what store is bringing in more money. Because maybe we need to add more staff there. Maybe we need to lay some people off at store number 1 because they're just not pulling their... Hey, you know what? It's a business. We don't make exceptions.
That's right.
Anyways,
that's true.
Okay, so let's see. Revenue by store. How are we going to do this? Let's look.
Let's figure out where that information lies.
Yep. Select from where. Maybe group by. All our favorite stuff. Order by. Perfect. All right, here we go. Back at you. Let's look at here. So we need to know, where's all that revenue? It might be in the rental.
Payments, probably. That's what we looked at it last time, right?
Payment, staff ID, rental ID. But where's the store information? Let's go to the rental ID. Rental ID, staff ID, customer ID, inventory ID. That could be interesting. Let's go to the inventory. Boom. There it is, store ID. So that's kind of the process you need to go to when you're new to a database. Follow it, backtrack go from the things that you know that you need, backtrack to find all the other information. Okay, so the store ID, that's going to be important. Inventory, that's not what I want right now. Go here. So from inventory, payment was a big one because that's where the money is. And we also need a rental. Okay, so what do we need from there? We need the I.store ID because that's what we want to group it by. Let's just get in the habit of naming these. I always like to name them. Store ID. And then let's go sum. Okay. Yeah, sum. So that was the revenue. So sum dot payment.
Oh, no, P is payment. Just an amount. P dot amount.
Oh, true. P dot amount as revenue. Okay. Now let's connect all these tables. So let's start in the payment table. So the payment table has a rental ID. So that's what's going to drive us back. So we got to go p.rental ID equals r.rental ID and rental ID. And then then we'll go to the rental table. We need to connect that to the inventory table. So r.inventory, there it is. There's a quick little duder. R.inventory ID equals I.inventory ID. And that should do it, huh?
That's all you need, actually.
All right, so now we need to group by the first one. We need to order by the second one, descending. And I think that's going to get it for us.
I think that'll do it.
All right, cool. Let's test it. Let's see what...
Let's put a wager on this. What do you think, Pete? 1 or 2?
I'm going to go with deuces.
I think I'm going to go with 1 then. Because that's the only other option I have.
Okay. Dun, 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 dun.
Let's see. Oh!
I won.
Beat me.
Yes, dinner on David. Dinner on David tonight.
Oh,
perfect.
dang.
All right, story number 2 is just killing it. They've got about...
Dang, barely.
That's like...
by 100 or so.
Not even.
Not even
like
100.
50.
Dude.
40,
hey,
47.
So that means both stores are doing pretty well. We
That's
might not
great.
have to lay anyone off.
It's a good
Either
day.
that or we have to lay everyone off because they're both just sucking it up right now.
Okay, but perfect. That
Nice.
was your Brainbuster. That's a little. That one wasn't too hard, but it's just kind of an introduction to summing, a little arithmetic, revenue.
One
Good stuff.
more note before you leave, folks.
Don't leave. Wait.
Just sit right there. We gave you a little intro to some arithmetic functions like multiplying and doing sum, but you can do other things like dividing and subtracting, and like that's pretty self-explanatory once you understand this stuff. So yeah, go ahead, just look that up on the internet. Google's your friend.
What's up?
And you're good to go.
All right.
Pete, that's so rude. Jeez.
See ya.
All right,
Bye.
peace.
Deuces.